G'day, today we're going to have a look at level 23 in the Emerald DLC of Train Valley 2. This one's called Harbour District, so we've got 8.5 minutes. Can't allow any trains to arrive at the wrong station, we can't reverse trains. So this is a little bit of a tricky one, just because of the speed of it. I find that it's not one that's hard to figure out a strategy, it's just hard to not make mistakes while you're trying to have so many balls in the air at once. So what we've got is we've got workers up here that want two different types of goods, workers here that want just 5 of both of those two goods as well. This guy wants grain, but the grain's already made. We can also use money to make more, use grain to make money, but I don't quite understand why we would need to be doing that. So the first thing that we're going to do is just get these C trains delivered to E, and you can see that the workers at the top are very slow at getting built. So basically what we're doing is we're doing this while we wait for those workers to get ready to be sent. Because there is 35 of these trains that we need to get delivered, it is important that we start moving these as soon as we can, and as many of them as we can. And while it is just the 2 stations, you can just make a real good train of trains rolling through. Okay, so you can see that this guy up here is up to 9, so we don't want to have him waste anyone. So we're just going to make a loop as well for this guy to allow him to get back. And with this train here on his way, well, firstly we'll make that. As this guy arrives, send him. Send the 4 behind him, that'll make a perfect 10. We need to deliver, and we'll send them to the further away goods. Send this guy, so he'll turn up that way and come around. Now we've just got to be careful that we've got, we don't have like these trains start to complain that they need to get going. So what we're doing is we're going to send these 2. We'll send this guy. And as that one arrives, just pause him for a second. And we're going to send this guy. So we'll make sure he turns into the right place. Then we'll just adjust that one. Send that guy again. Get that one on the move too. This guy straight there. And what we're going to do is just build this little loop there so this guy can supply the electricity. Now we're keeping an eye on this guy at the moment as well, because he's about to fill an important part of this role. You can see that currently he's got 2 people available, so we're going to send those 2 as soon as we've got the available train to do it. Just make sure this guy's still going, that I haven't just subliminally corrected for these C trains that are about to go. And we'll send those 2. And we will turn that guy that way. He goes in there. We've got 100,000. What we will do now is send this guy straight as I can possibly build, which is very wonky at times. And there we go. Now those 2 talk, and to no, I think we're okay operating still out of E at the moment, so we'll send that guy. We'll keep an eye on that. That's all good. So we've currently got the 2 guys there. This is working. We've got another 2 there, so we'll send him. Do another order. That's A, so we will send him up. Just keeping an eye on this guy. There we go, 1. So that's 5 total that we've sent that way. Now we want to keep this guy set for E at the moment, because it means that we can use him while we're working on other stuff. Like, that'll operate outside of our main train lines and won't get in our way. Just got B up here as well. So what I'm going to do with this B gain is get him in there, and then we'll get Oh, I've made that weird for this guy, haven't I? Let's delete that. Again. Just do that. Have this guy sort of come out that way. Because I think it's worth building this bridge as well. In terms of making sense of when you're sending stuff to B. That you don't want to be playing around with these little changes right in front of C, because if you accidentally send a train to B and have forgotten to make one of those alterations, then that train's going to, you can't change anything there. You're going to either have to turn it around or have it arrive at the wrong place. So either way you fail. Whereas if it's this one and you realize your mistake, you can send that train onward somewhere. Okay, but as these two trains arrive, what we are going to do is get these two guys out of where they're sitting. And we are going to deliver them to this guy up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this E train here to open that up a bit more, to mean that we've got more available space for moving our trains around. So that guy will come out, give him a tiny bit of space before this guy comes out. He goes in there, so he's out of the way of these two, and then they go in there. Now at the same time, I was going to say we could move this wheat, but I don't think that we want to just yet. What we can do is we can now move 6 guys in there and get the remaining 5 of the 2 of these going. Now the reason I did it that particular way is because my trains are 6-seaters. Doing that any other way would have resulted in those trains taking more than the amount that I wanted them to take. So why we did it like that. We'll upgrade our trains now. That guy will merrily arrive in there. Send that C train. Upgrade that guy so everyone is now upgraded. Now, there's nothing left to do except have trains arrive at stations. So that's what we're going to focus on now. We're going to work out of E because he's a bit more central. So it means that he can send trains, trains won't have to travel as far for him to do it. But we just need to keep an eye on the places that we're sending them. We've got D here now as well, so we changed that one. Send this guy, and we'll just make sure that those are all correct to go to D. Make sure those are all correct to end up at B. That's going to go in there. Turn him to go up that way. And that one, we can board another train. B will go that way. Always good when we get an A, because they're the ones that we can just sort of chip off the edge there. B's going to head up there. C in there. B down this way. D up here. So that's the trains that are going to demand that they need attention. Everyone else we can slowly work on. What we'll do now, we won't rush things. We'll just try and clear out the ones that we can clear out. So with that in mind, what I'm going to do is just make that connection there. I'm going to send this guy. He can get out behind that one. Connect in there. You can see that this D train I've accidentally let go too far. And this guy, what we'll do is we'll let him run a similar course. So we'll get him up this way. Just wait for that guy. Just got to keep an eye up there. And as this guy goes... Lovely. So his track should be straight. Turn in. As this guy goes past here, we turn him down. Have him come along here. We will send our wheat behind him. What do we got? 2 minutes. So he needs to go in there. The wheat will go just beyond him. There, just double check our letters. Got this one guy up here as well, so we'll send him around the outside. Alright, that guy's passing through there. This guy will go through there. As they go, we can send these guys. We just don't want them to run into A. We're allowed to stop the train though, so that's what we're sort of keeping an eye on, because I don't think that he's going to get a little bit too eager there. So we'll get those two going. I say he, I probably mean me. So he's going to go straight all around there. B's clear, C's clear, E's clear, A's clear, D's clear. They're all fine. This guy doesn't want anything. Those two guys don't want anything. I don't know what the point of this station is here. I don't understand what the point of the money is. I guess unless you're just trying to do, like, better scores. Done. 5 stars. Got there eventually. Game time, pretty good. Real time, even better. Funds, pretty ordinary. I guess because I didn't spend wheat on money. Any questions or comments, feel free to chuck them below. And until next time, catch you later. See ya.